Welcome to 7 Second Summer Camp. I am the official gaming counselor here. I'm existing with you in the same plane of existence, which is exciting. We're all sharing time and space this evening, which doesn't happen to everybody. It's a very special frame segment of the day, and we're gonna play a video game, as I do as the gaming counselor here at 7 Second Summer Camp. I do have a couple gaming announcements. I guess they're just regular announcements from the camp director. Aside from the little distortion that's happening in the user interface here. I'm actually not sure what's happening at all. And I don't know if I would be able to tell anybody what was happening, or if anybody would even notice from what was happening there. But I think I just got kicked out of tonight's game. I'll have to jump back in. At the top of the list, we've got it's a mandate to choose exactly what you want to think about. You're in control of your own mind. That seems important. I'm gonna make sure to write that down. Don't use any paper towels when you can use a reusable cloth. We're seeing a lot of extra paper towels being used to sop up things that don't need to be sopped up. You just clean the cloth. We do laundry every day. It's perfect. And then finally, surviving this long is impressive, and I celebrate you. And that's nice. And it's true. It's the world's in a little bit of a chaotic place, but I'm really glad that we're all here. It doesn't feel like it's that much, but it actually is a big achievement to persist as a society, as a race, as people, as human beings, walking around on the planet, or sitting, or hopefully laying down and relaxing. Today is Friday, and it's a day for relaxing. So we have achieved a lot, and now we get to take a break. Nobody's checking their email. Nobody's helping you move along on any particular career track in the middle of the night. Now we have to unplug. We have to sit down, focus on whatever this portal is, the miracle portal of the evening. Just let that fill up. Let's just meditate on that for a little bit. I did want to reflect on a couple of the games we played this week. I don't know if you were there for it. Elden Ring, we did. Station to Station was big. City Skylines and 4D Golf. They were all real wonderful experiences. Especially 4D Golf there at the end. I didn't think I was going to get through it or be so frustrated by it, but they all kind of worked together to make a special thing happen. And if you're just joining or you've never been here before, my name is Gold Vision, and I play video games peacefully, or dangerous games peacefully, or peaceful games peacefully. I try to find joyful experiences in the video games that exist in the marketplace, as I try to continue to develop one that I think will help enhance the lives of everyone who plays it. And I'm really excited to do all of those things. I like to connect with people, and I like to share my experiences, because sometimes they become so surreal or complicated that it's hard for people to believe what's actually happening. So instead of making it about me, or trying to tell a story, or be in control, or let my ego dictate my decision making, instead I try to share and just let the evening happen, let the synchronicities happen, let the power multiplier get all the way up to level 5, and let the miracle portal do its thing, whatever that is. I'm gonna put my little form down here. As you noticed, I still haven't changed the audio for what is the newest addition to our marshmallow family, the miracle marshmallow. And as we expend our meditation points on it, to cook it up with our minds, let's reflect on how miracles are possible, albeit confusing or distant or not part of our daily experience. And I'm going to let the dissonance between my left and right eyes, I guess, allow this evening to take off and I'm excited to to see what happens here in our next part of our very consistent Fortnite Friday. Ugh, sorry about that. Let's go for it. I think I got kicked out for idling. Trying to get ahead of things rarely works for me. It's some kind of personal problem, some kind of issue with with my own experience. I don't think it's a normal thing. I don't think most people have to go through the complications of it. But we can boot up the game and look at all the interesting. Is this a Rocket League car? Every time I open this app, there's something new about it, and it's confusing, and it's okay though, because like I've tried to express many times for the last couple weeks, there's just these massive teams of people working together to make beautiful story worlds, and it would be a shame to ignore them because of whatever notoriety or public nature it has. It's also a shame to allow any game experience to monopolize your time, and that's why I try to play a different one as frequently as possible. Although, like we've seen, there's different Fortnite experiences everywhere, all throughout this thing. But the intensity is good, I think, and it's not too dramatic. So we'll see if we can get as far as we did last week. I don't know if you remember the egregious error I made. It was tremendous, where I was trying to meditate a little bit too much, and I ended up meditating and letting the storm flow over me, which is something that I didn't anticipate was going to be a problem. It didn't take this long to connect earlier. Anyway, there's a Buddhist principle that it's like a story that I find is similar. There's I won't do it justice, but there's a story about a monk who wanted to prove he wasn't afraid of something or anything, and that he was like fully connected to life. And so this elephant starts charging toward him, and he's like, I'm not afraid of this elephant, and I'm just gonna sit here. And the elephant's charging toward him, and then people are shouting like, get out of the way and whatever. The elephant's charging. He's like, I'm not afraid. And then the elephant hits him. It doesn't kill him or destroy him or anything, but he gets hurt, and he wakes up and he's like, oh, I don't know what happened to his guru. He was like, what happened? I wasn't afraid. I didn't have any problems. I was here just fully embracing life. And then the guru says, like, the people shouting, the people, like, the reality of the elephant, that was part of life too. So I'm trying not to get lost in my own pursuits of whatever I end up doing in these worlds. But it's still important to have good principles and try to move in the direction that you want to go. Try to think about the things that are important to you. So let's see if we can make this happen. I should be able to beat the ETA of 10 seconds within 20 seconds. We're already matchmaking, but I'll go ahead and preview some of the other offerings of Fortnite. I think preparing is a good thing. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully we'll see what we want to. I just want to do one battle royale. I'm not pulled in, and I don't think it's ranked, or I don't really know what that means, honestly, what the difference would be. Maybe you get better things or more points or something. I'm slowly progressing through the levels, and I think it would be maybe more beneficial to other players if I was in a ranked game. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to tarnish my flawless record of never having lost in a ranked game. So we'll see how that goes. Just connecting away. Connecting a lot. if you've never played it before, Battle Royale is a last man standing game, and it's not my preferred way of playing for a lot of reasons. Primarily because I don't like the idea of this artificial scarcity. And as you know, I didn't like pick this character. Nor did I try to create this circumstance. I don't know what this is. It is very peaceful though. It seems like I'm not moving too slowly. How long can I stay up here? Is it forever? Is it more than forever? Do I just exist perpetually? I don't know if there's a map either that lets me know where the other players are. I'm kind of being called to this center lake, this little lake house. Looks like I've never explored it. It looks like I have 9 gold bars as well. So hopefully we'll get some meditation going. Hopefully we'll stay safely within the storm circle. Looks like somebody's down there on that boat. Traditionally I don't try to loot anything or accumulate any objects because I don't want to. I think it's like I have a theory that if you accept something, then you accept the responsibility of having that something. I think I call it the fulfilling life principle, that if you really want something or you go out of your way to accumulate something, then you have the responsibility of being the shepherd of that thing. And so then you have the responsibility of carrying it and then also using it. I thought that might be a skateboard that let me skate around, but not too worried about it. We're just gonna relax. We're gonna try to stay calm. We're gonna hang out under this ramp. I don't think anybody's gonna be here for a bit, and just kind of think about how cool this world looks. In fact, if there's anything that happens, let's start it off with just a little quick meditation amidst the chaos and the gunfire. I know it's hard and it's a little unofficial, almost inappropriate to do, but not for me. It's really an aspiration to be amidst the chaos and be amidst the problems, and choose to have a calm mind, choose to let this reality go, and then see what happens, and not complain too much, because there's little attachment to the results of my actions. So, if you don't mind with me, I'm just going to do a deep breath, appreciate the beautiful world we're at, this beautiful lake. I think I see a Lightning McQueen out there on the horizon. Other players all choosing to do something, and eventually maybe gaining interest in other game modes. There we go. That's nice. It's hard to imagine what the next game modes might be that players are interested in. I didn't even see Battle Royale being an option back when it started. But I knew that we must move on from CTF at some point. There's definitely a lot of potential, though. A lot of new ideas that can happen. It's kind of like our experience in 4D golf, not knowing how to do it, and then slowly learning that there were different ways to interpret the world, and slowly growing within it. I thought that was really eye-opening. My dreams last night weren't too wild. Thankfully, I wasn't lost in a 4-dimensional prism or something. But maybe I'll have to crack the code on what other ways to navigate reality are available. Let's go to restored reels. Let's head on down. Let's jump and slide and ride and run. Let's be free. And see what this speech bubble is. Captain Jones. Hello. Whoa. That was an accident. Fulfilling It sounds pretty dramatic behind me. I'm not too worried about it, though. I try not to bring worry into my experience. I do need to still explore this world and level up all the different ways that are offered that way. And is this shield something that can protect me? Did it just tell me how to use it? Just picking up things. I don't want to be burdened with an object that I can't use. Yikes. Cast register and various objects of different value. Restored reels. Can we sit on the bench? Can we think about it? Can we hear the explosions? Can we try to find a new place to live? Not to permanently live, but just to be in. Oh. I don't know what that meant. Reboot card. I don't have that though. Oh, a campfire? How wonderful. Oh, this is nice. This is probably always up here. I don't need to stoke it. I'll be okay. Just healing by the campfire though. That's kind of what we're doing. This really would give away my position pretty deeply. So I guess it's okay to move on. The campfire in 7 Second Summer Camp doesn't just turn off like that. It turns on, but that's a one-time move. Actually, this is probably a pretty safe place to be, right here against the wall while we look out into the distance. This beautiful first-person view. New storm circle. I'm just trying to stay a little bit aware of it, you know. There's still some parts of the city, the game world, that I need to explore. And if you're just joining, my name is Cold Vision, and I play peacefully, and I try not to attack anybody. Just wanted to test that out. I'm assuming that the boomerang nature of it is destructive. I'm familiar with this particular item. I don't know how to use it as a shield though. Right click. Here we go. This seems like a very useful item actually for me. But we'll see. We'll see how useful it is. It seems less aggressive than than the pickaxe, which is most notably for destruction. Slowly. Wow, it's night. I missed the whole sunset. That's okay though. Looks like there's some joyful flying character up there. Just confirming I too can't fly. Did that mean somebody grabbed the Iron Man power up? I'm assuming that's what that meant. Like they're up there, which could be detrimental to my survival. Fully detrimental. Maybe I'll relax on the way down to this tree over here, a little canopy. That sounds pretty close, actually. That seems bad. That's on me. That's not what you want to see at all. Alright. I don't know what that was, the little special indicator above my head. But I'm going to actively move away from problems. It seems like the Isle of Doom is rifting in. I don't know how to get up there though. I find it unlikely that I'll be able to get there before an Iron Man might. With their transformative capabilities. This is tremendous. This is dramatic. I don't know if I need to spend a lot of time on the Isle of Doom. It doesn't sound healthy. I bet there's carcinogens somewhere on there too. I'll just take my shield. Is that somebody nearby? Oh, that's me making all that sound. I'm not really yelling to the sky that I need to be heard as I sprint across the world. We're doing okay though. What do you think? Is it time to go to Grim Gate? I feel like the storm is taking a very long time to condense down. And I think these guys are really celebrating the Isle of Doom. I'm not sure I even really want to spectate at it, to be honest. And these kind of just look like wasps' dens, you know? It's like there's just this aftermath of fighting, territory marking. There's a comment request to check the store for a meditation emote, and if that's an option, I think we've already invested so much time in this world that it would be worth investing a little bit more to to be able to actually meditate instead of whatever we're doing. I think I kind of like can kind of sit down a little bit in my environment. Are people driving the train? Or is that just a something that moves on its own? I'm guessing people don't do it. Just keep the block going. I do have news that we've at least arrived at where we did last time. We have 30 seconds before the storm shows up again. Oh, there's an option or an opportunity to hide in different bushes. Sorry, I feel like I've attracted the ire of an Iron Man. Ire Man. Just in general, aggressive player. Oh, I blocked some hits. I hope I didn't hurt them, actually. That was not my intention. I will see what... This is a lot more elaborate than the tools that were at my disposal. It does seem beneficial to... I did have the opportunity to get those claws, but I didn't take it. Wow. Is this just NPCs? Or was it just a player doing it? A Mount Doom meditation. It seemed like that was what was happening. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay. That's something else. At least this makes more sense now. But once again, I gotta learn how to get off the ground if I'm ever going to get anywhere, apparently. Because if I had this power, I would probably survive longer, especially if I had a shield. I feel like a real, I feel a little egocentric trying to achieve this 1 out of 3 hide in hiding places or bushes in different matches. It seems unimportant. It seems arbitrary when survival is really paramount. But I'm trying to garner intelligence about how to perform properly, how to survive better in the world. Let's see how other players are doing it. This one's just in the dark. And I'm not really here to broadcast or celebrate the destruction of others as much as I am here to appreciate the difficulty of survival and to see where and how far we can get without the destruction of others. Just switching through, checking out everybody. I don't know how many people are left because the names are hidden. Looks like at least, or at most 3. This is actually also... It kind of feels like the end of a, like an RTS where you've already kind of conquered the whole map and now you're just trying to find your opponent who's not giving up their last little base that's hidden in there. Have we loaded everybody? Are they close enough? There's a compliment in the chat about being a favorite human stranger. So I'm glad to be that for you, and I'm glad to be relatively anonymous, but also very public about who I am. Not hiding, you know. I think it's important to be able to see that when I'm trying to seek peace in this world, it's very authentic, and I can't think of a better way to share that than by being a public stranger like this. What is this? Is this charging an attack? Did they alter the terrain? It does seem fun to have this amount of power. Not to necessarily use, just the footsteps. They wrench through the ground. It's probably endless destruction. If there's any insects underfoot, if there's any any little rock or anything of value is being just decimated one step at a time. Okay. It seems unlikely that player's gonna survive. I think that's it. It seems really difficult to combat somebody who can fly and use super magic powers. I don't know if that's a real thing. Alright, let's get out of... Cancel. Return to lobby. I got a lot of points though. Do you see all those points? For just being a peaceful person exploring the world. It seems like a worthwhile endeavor. It's not gonna be the quickest way to accumulate resources. Let's claim our 5 battle stars. Oh, I got a new person. And then let's see if there's a meditate. I'm gonna try a little bit. There's so much stuff going on in here. There's a guitar. No, that's distraction. Let's not get distracted. Let's close the spotlight. Sorry if I am not familiar. Wow, these don't cost anything? How does it work? Is there can I search? Battle pass. It's overwhelming. I'm assuming that if you spend more time in these worlds and you get used to seeing what's in the store, seeing what's important, and getting excited about the things. Oh, you can like get the Lego kits to build new things. Special offers and bundles. Let's see. Good. I'm good. I'm familiar with this. My emote 2, emote 3 is also dance moves. Okay. It's not here though. I don't think I have it. It looks like it's mostly dance moves or that. Let's check. There's a lot going on here. Is there like a V-Bucks market where I can like short different different items on the store and try to invest? Saved emotes. Let's shop. We have to go to the shop. We have to... It would just be amidst this stuff, right? Yeah, we're just scrolling through. I don't see anybody yet. Okie dokie. Looks like these are in my price range. That's not quite the meditative moment that I want to experience. Let's keep going though. These ones just have a dollar amount. They're not hiding around. They're not to be that skeleton warrior person. There's just a price tag. How deep does this go? How many times can you do it? How many people are buying their toy soldier bundle to be these dirty plastic patrollers? It must be a thing. Do you just get bored of who you are and then you buy a new persona? Iron Man. Yeah. I didn't see it in there. I didn't see any. So maybe there's a quest to meditate. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, well, that was cool. That was exciting. I feel like I learned a lot, and I feel like I do now aspire, interestingly enough, to become the Doom Legend man on top of the island. I don't know if they're allowed to use the trademark or whatever. So, or if I'm allowed to, you know. I don't want anyone cracking down on me. I'm not trying to infringe on any copyrights. I'm just trying to play and enjoy and share the joy of these beautiful worlds that we're all sharing and building together. And I'm excited, and I'm hoping that if I bring enough peace to Fortnite, then things will evolve. I really am trying to nail home that evolutionary gamer perspective. I've been here for a while, and I think that I have a lot of insights and perspective that are important to share and just consistently inject, although subtly, into the gaming community, so that way we can have a wider perspective and find things that you weren't necessarily looking for, and then find joy that way. You know, that's just where I'm at, and hopefully there will be an emoji. Look, everything works now, even though it wasn't earlier. It's the mystery. The mystery of the game. The game's always been mysterious to me, but that's the joy. That's the fun, is not knowing what's going to happen next. And really not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. And I hope that you enjoyed your miracle marshmallow, and that something wonderful is on its way. Because I think that, like I said, surviving is tough, especially in Fortnite. And we're going to learn and aspire to be better in the worlds that we're in. Just one life after the next, I guess. And I'm glad that I got to share that one with you. It was really fun. And I'm glad that I got to be part of it. These are the Patreon producers who have contributed anything to my progress as a creator here on the internet. They've helped build my channel and the game. So thank you so much to all of you. This is 7 Second Summer Camp, the meditation game that I built so that way players can use their first-person shooter skills to meditate and progress in a peaceful world. It still requires a little bit of skill if you so choose. Otherwise, meditation will get you to the end. And both are available on the internet. 7 Second Summer Camp is available on Steam, and Fortnite is on the Epic Games Store. But that's all I have for you tonight. I hope you have a wonderful Friday night. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. That everything goes well, that you sleep well, that you have beautiful dreams. And in fact, as always, I ask you hold on to your dreams.